Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany, Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome to our new and returning viewers. To our subscribers, a special shout out. Welcome to Hurricane Chronicles, Episode 3, The Hand and the Hammer, under angel number 80079. This is Hurricane Chronicles, a space where we listen to the island, her wind, her people, and the stories that rise after the storm. As you've already become accustomed, the tone remains the same. Standard English laced with the melody of Jamaican patois, our heart language. It's the sound of how we live, how we grieve, and how we rise again. In this third chronicle, we arrive after the rush of rebuilding has begun. The noise has quieted, but questions remain. How do we rebuild with integrity? What kind of hand holds the hammer now? Angel number 80089 speaks about conscious reconstruction systems tested for their ethics, hearts tested for endurance. It tells us the real work begins after the storm has passed. In this 4-card layout, card 1 represents a condition, the blueprint revealed. Here we look at the visible efforts on the ground, policies, labor, and promises. We ask, is the rebuilding just about speed or about soul? This card shows what's being built and what's being overlooked. It is a snapshot of the nation's hand in motion. Card 2, the systemic response, the weight of authority. Leadership, funding streams, and institutional memory appear here. Are the decisions being made from fear or from foresight? This is the card of balance, how the offices, ministries, and planners hold power, and whether that power carries compassion. Card 3, the community heart, the anvil of hope. This card listens to the workers, families, and volunteers and everyday builders of faith. It shows the pulse of the island's resilience, frustration, fatigue, or the small joys that keep people going. Here we measure not GDP, but heartbeat. Card 4, the ancestral guidance, the ethic of the craft. The final card returns us to spiritual architecture, the reminder that craft is covenant. The ancestors ask, are you constructing shelter or sanctuary? They bless every nail driven with intention, every plan revised in truth. They whisper, build for your children's children. As per usual, we will begin with our customary opening deck with the coverage and assistance of our ancestors and spirit guides, along with the most clarified and magnified versions of our highest selves. We will proceed with this reading. There's a card that I've been seeing wanting to come out. Okay. What are the messages that are coming to the forefront for this time as to the present condition for Jamaica? What is the present condition at this time? We have glow in the reverse. We are having difficulty making a possibly shitty situation look good. There could be a desire here to cover up for fear of exposure. We could be wanting to push a narrative of success as well, a bit prematurely. We do see that one of the burning questions here for card 1 is, are we rebuilding based on speed or about soul? What is being built and what is being overlooked? Now for card 2, what is the systemic response to this present condition, not being able to meet the demands of how something is looking? We have virtual reality in the challenge. And this card came out with the poster. We will take them both. The weight of authority based on these cards seems to be that of public opinion. What is in the virtual remain the virtual domain. Someone could have made postings. Oh dear, I'm hearing there is something in the water. Okay, but without lingering too much, let's move on to card 3. Whew. Card 3, the community heart. What is the anvil of hope? This card speaks to workers, families, volunteers, everyday builders of faith. We have anxiety in the reverse. This is choosing to stand in peace. This is the feeling that you feel after you've laid out a plan, or at least taken the time to lay out a plan or a foundation for moving forward. For the final card, the card that will return us to spiritual architecture, the reminder that craft is covenant. We have the festival goer. A part of the Jamaican spiritual architecture is one of being sun gods, children of the sun. We carry a certain sunny disposition in us that is an energy that rings true at the soul level. Even when we have been stripped of everything and it's all washed away, we still will show up and show out. Somebody here in a local community could be getting a snazzy opportunity at interviewing, and you are going to be the talk of the town, my darling. Okay, now let's move back into the main energies. For card 1, the present condition when it comes to Jamaican policies and labor and the promises that the politicians are making at this time, it is saying that we kind of feeling when it comes to making something look presentable. So, spirit guides might be calling us to really try to see a face, but to really let the truth speak and don't try to share the narrative or control the narrative. Is rebuilding just about speed? What is happening, ancestors, with this inability to glow? Where is this energy coming from? The present condition, the blueprint revealed. There could be issues here as well with the main plan. People could not argue about the foundation. There could be a lack of confidence in a proposal. Spirit guides. What are the messages? Glow, reverse, virtual reality, the poster. There may be an anonymous public figure that is posting at this time information that may be causing controversy. We have map of memory, memory lane, mystical, cosmic, grounded, ancestral, memory, map of memory. The present condition. This energy feel like say them a call somebody to task. Somebody a go through memory lane. Somebody a pull out the receipt book and then I just have the receipt book, then carry the cash registered on there with them too. River mouth offering, Lord Jesus, sitting around while. Yes, be Jesus. So there could be some government figure here so where I make some promise and people kind of jeer them in a way. And I said, listen man, move from here so and get somebody else the mind because when you talk about this so happen when you're blind, you know, see where you're going around you. What is this? Map of memory, river mouth offering, island hearts, unity, belonging, national human spirit. Low reverse. So there could be challenges here too. The sense of unity where Jamaican people feel right now when it comes to glow in the reverse. And there is also a call here for a releasing of emotions. For people purify themselves or what is. We have a mayoral figure. Then we have floodplain belt. Black River, Santa Cruz, Maypen, Anata Bay, Spaldings, Manig. Map of memory. So the areas of Santa Cruz, Black River, Maypen, Spalding, Anata Bay, Manig, and Maypen may be discussing. There's an energy here of discussing how to honor lives with this mystical cosmic energy here. Tell us more. However, somebody here isn't happy though with how it's being dealt with. The people them feel like say the way how them approach it, them a give a one-stop shop, like them a give a no frills type of approach to it. We are St. Catherine's. There could have been people as well who lost at some shelter who could have lost lives. Ancestors, let's clarify. Two of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles reverse. Yep. There is talk here about walking away. There could be call here for a mayor. This could be the mayor of St. Catherine to step down from their office. This mayor is having a really hard time keeping the public happy. The people are not happy at all. They feel that this mayor's efforts to maybe show presence, show care in the community has been lacking. They feel like said this a mayor and do not fi come and corral people's spirit. They feel said this a mayor, this mayor, them feel like said this a person and they not have nothing to offer people when it come to grieving and sensitivity and empathy. They feel said them not have nothing. They not have nothing to offer. And the people them a call for them walk away. Them a put pressure upon this person to walk away. All right. Spirit guides. For the second card, the system response, the weight and authority, which institution are come through, which leadership function or stream are come through, who make decisions when it come to this call for the mayor of St. Catherine to step down and walk away. People could protest and put it online too. We have breaking headline, turning point, spotlight, revelation, updates, attention. Yep. And it looked like said it's a get out of control with virtual reality thump on the side. Lord Jesus, people come now. Oh, no fight against yourself, man. Tell us what's happening, the systemic response. Okay, what is that? Infrastructure reverse, Lord of mercy. Why? See, me feel the right reason, me feel the right reason, the right energy. Pardon me. Breaking headline, infrastructure reverse. Dear friends, the island already get rocked on. I can't go around and mash up infrastructure, public infrastructure, because of no money on our pay for it in a supermarket. For the little chicken wing, where we probably would love a chicken wing right now. Tell us about the systemic response. The systemic response seems to be one where people are taking things in their own hand. We have St. Anne. Renewal. So they could not talk about if move the current mayor from St. Anne. Maybe St. Anne not get so rocked, depending which part of St. Anne, friend. Because we got hits. So they could not talk about if make a shuffle and move the person where they are St. Anne over to St. Catherine, my mother. All right, spirit guys. What else you have to tell us? Part 2. These are the card of balance. How the offices are, ministries are, planners, how them a deal with this. But at the moment, it seems like so there could be rumors more than official announcements that come from ministers or government personnel. Like we see. Part 2, the systemic response, North Corridor, Brownstown, Highgate, Ocherius, Richmond, Buff Bay. So there could be a particular representative that presides over these towns, or there could be a representative that comes from one of these areas that is being contemplated in the parish of St. Anne. And for those who may not know, this corridor is located in the parish of St. Anne. Okay. So there is a lot of talk, but we still not see no figurehead that come through. Spirit guides, what is the leadership funding stream or institutional memory that is showing up here? We have public statement, accountability, reassurance, response, image, Like me say, there was some issue up here so about, oh, this a person here, I show up, then face them not deal with the thing properly. Last card, spirit guys, for the systemic response. This mayor that they're thinking of moving from St. Catherine, that the public could be asking to step down. We have voice note circulating, fear or hope, collective awareness. This is coming to light at this time. Let's see what the clarifying energies are for this leadership change that is happening with not too much of a fanfare. It seems that the Jamaican government is trying to deal with this in a quiet manner. We have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. There is concession here. Someone is conceding to give over something. 7 of Wands. Let's see. Infrastructure, North Corridor, voice note circulating. This could also be individuals in local communities keeping in touch and announcing this change or shuffle. What's the 7 of Wands in the reversed, spirit guides? Seven of Wands reverse. 7 of Wands reverse. 7 of Wands reverse. 7 of Wands reverse. There may be threats here as well to damage certain structures should certain changes be made. Jamaicans don't play. 7 of Cups reverse. We have angel number 77 out here. There may be an accountability office. So they might, me feel like they go and call in some overseeing office over here, so if you have them look into something. Wherever they need to try to be tight-lipped about where they don't want to go into the media with virtual reality and the challenge and poster upright, they might try maybe if you not have the media or some reporter get their hand on something. But now, with accountability, public statement, reassurance, response, and image, them not have no choice. They might have to get over whatever it is that them did a try hide. With the 7 of Cups in the reverse, any illusion, any guessing game, any hemming and high, any fence where nobody did that try for things that them want go out the door, go find and hide behind, all of the fence them blow down now. It'll come out. All right. My. For the community heart, the anvil, this card listens to the workers, the families, volunteers, everyday builders who are working tirelessly in recovery effort, trying to get to loved ones, asking people who drive if they've seen certain individuals. This card shows up these cards, these 6 cards, we'll just do 6. These 6 cards will show the pulse of the island's resilience. This includes our frustrations. The sitting there where we're tired of. You see me? We have Minister without portfolio, envoy, adaptation. Yo, hey. And then we have satellite loop in the reverse. All right. What else? We have Kingston and St. Andrew. Resource and integrity. The community heart. Right now, there is a hum of peace, acceptance, maybe. This minister without portfolio that we saw, In a reading one, if my memory serve me correct, here they are showing up quite confident and proud, and it seems right now that this person have the heart of the community. In the reverse, you have drum of return. Okay. Let me just leave these as a for now so I'm not forget to read them. One more. Community heart. The pulse. The small joys. Rebuild Sunday. All right. So right now for the community heart, how the people them a feel, how people are feel about the whole working thing, how the community, the volunteers, the family structure feel pan a whole. People right now they not feel as anxious. You understand? So it seem like say government, organizations, volunteers, churches, social groups, neighbors, everybody has step out and them a show up and show out. Everybody has say pat the other person on the back and say, yo, bro, me there right us with the man. Me there right us in the trench with you. We are gonna do this, we're gonna get through this, right? Now, the energy we are calling this is the minister without portfolio. And I know there's a certain feminine minister without portfolio where my sissy, who is quite the little political lover, always keep her best away going in Jamaica. And I mean, by the look of her, I was like, okay, girlfriend, I see your energy. So this could have been her. This could have been her energy I come true. Where she said, all right, me know say me I get reassigned, but guess what? Me not lose me flex. Me confident in this. And right now we have with satellite loop, observation mode, pattern repeat, evolve, reverse. She come prepared, say whatever did happen in the past with whoever was her predecessor, it not go happen with her. When she not take nobody pan no merry-go-round. No worry, she not can't go on a school and put in upon no merry-go-round. Kingston St. Andrew, resource and integrity, budget pass, so Kingston and St. Andrew could get some kind of relief. Again, this could be directed to a focus on them being a media hub or just any capital vulnerability where they might experience right now. Next, we have drum of return. So in the reverse, there are still some areas also where people are still cut off from each other. So these could be monies that are linked to the restructuring of power lines, water mains, drainage systems, putting in rough road work infrastructure. So roads that have been typically impassable up until this point can at least be passable on a half decent level, at least for recovery effort. Next, we have Rebuild Sunday. What is at the heart of the community? Church, faith, renewal of spirit, community. There could the area of Kingston St. Andrew, some of the residents may be feeling an intense longing at this time for returning to communal worship, to communal congregating. Some individuals may be so lost when it comes to physical belongings, basics such as clothing, the ability to access hygiene products may also be a shortage that is being experienced. But it is on the minds of the Jamaican people. We want with church service. Granny restless. Granny can't sit down on the stump so long. Then can't make care go church. At least they have chair down there. You understand? That is the kind of energy when may I get from this right here. So, but there's a decent calm, and people may this minister without portfolio possibly have a decent track record when it comes to managing resources and budget. And this could be a part of the reason why people don't feel so jittery and anxious. Now, for card 4, the ancestral guidance, the ethic of the craft, the final card. This is the card we're going to return me back to the spiritual architecture. You see me? The reminder that craft is covenant. Now, stepping into this energy, we're going to close off this card 3 energy, this pulse of what is keeping the people going, the heartbeat. Let us close off this energy. We have temperance. Archangel Michael energy right here. So your 2 cup them a get balance. You have a minister right here. So minister without portfolio. We are coming and I reassure the people them. I pull out the resume. I show them the track record and thing. And this could have been the source of what I really pull up people out of their sense of depression. Yes, absolutely. With the Page of Cup, this person is bringing a really nice energy to the people them. Hey, you know them people there. God, help me. You know them people there where like after church service, Lord, the whole of we are go there. Lord, the whole of we are granny and grandpa already, master. But listen, the young people, they were striving in the community and they make everybody proud. And then come on a special service and granny did a sit down and they then walk up to granny and shake granny hand. After then gone, granny say, Lord Jesus, he nice, Jesus. God is good. That are the energy when me I get right here, so man. Temperance, Page of Cup. This a person you have a certain way around them where it's like say, in a way, them walk with Archangel Michael energy. Archangel Gabriel energy. Then walk with that ability where they can be around people in a distress. And the way all them just say the things, the way all them they just know how to just infiltrate a certain space and just move with the energy, friend. This a person could be a very amazing magician and emotional alchemical chameleon. Me like that person energy, right? So this minister without portfolio, me like their energy. Alright, spirit guides. Now for the ancestral guidance. The card then we are returning back to spirit. We are returning back to spirit in this whole thing. We have floodline, inequality, patience, hunger, distribution, challenge. So now we are being challenged. We have to face the test when we are got through shortage. Next we have Portland in the reverse. Now let's not forget the crowning card. The crowning card say what? Festive goer. The ancestor them say, rejoice. Hey now. On the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down and we wept when we remembered Zion by the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down and we wept when we remembered Zion. Well, the wicked they carried us away to captivity, required from us a song. Listen, now let me turn on the tune too long. When left me alone. Portland in the reverse. Portland, you could have feel like say you lose your sunshine, you not lose it. The ancestor them a say, don't forget say we know how to pick up grain and piece a leaf and put in a pot and boil and make a good thing. Don't forget. So we know if show up at the interview with half a piece of boiled banana in our belly after we have to walk 3 miles in the dark. We granny have to carry go down a road with buckle lamp. Don't forget. You can still rejoice. The sun is up. The ancestor them say, rejoice. This are the part of the craft, of the covenant what we have with the divine. And me know say people, everybody now come say, oh my God, how Jamaica change the youth, them then this, then that, and this. But listen, don't forget the foundation. No worry about them. No worry about them because as I see, the divine have a way to deal with everybody's case. Go back to the foundation. Stand in that energy that is in your DNA that cannot be diluted by a flood, torrential rainfall, or water. We have Lyran Design, St. James, Ancestral Watchfire, reverse, fact checker, reverse. Hmm. Floodline, distribution challenge, patience. The issue of hunger may be a pressing issue in the parish of Portland, especially in the area of food shortage or the ability to efficiently distribute food to those most in need. We see here with Lyran Design that we're looking at key ways of getting food out to individuals. A whole heap of taxi driver Jamaica want work. Give them contract. Do a quasi system like Uber. We can't think too much about rigid policy right now. Do things in a stage. Roll out the big policy, make the string a little loose, and then when we start have infrastructure and balance, then they start tightening it back up, friend. Ancestral watchfire, reverse, veneration. So the people them a say the way how them a deal with food distribution, it go against what the ancestor them would have want. This could have been said the type of food where get distributed. It otherworldly. Maybe people are complaining because they not get the yam, banana, and dumpling. But then, friend, if everything blow over, won't expect. Maybe we're not going to feed them like a foreign people for a few months. They could also be talking here about how to make food more readily available, how to store food. Again, power lines are down. So maybe cooking is happening on site every day and maybe that's too much pressure. Now maybe we need to move to can we do something where we can package stuff? But if there's no light, how we go about storage? Hey, maybe we have to go find a facility, a food packaging plant or somewhere, rent out a space, Lyran Design. The energy is here that there are brains in all of this. We can figure out everything. Are you constructing shelter or sanctuary? Even if what is being supplied to the public is different, there is still the expectation by the divine, the one that put breath in your behind, that you will do right and not only meet any equity challenges that there may be, but you also do things in a way that venerates our traditions. Jamaica na build pa 200-300 years ago, friend. Please. No go by where everything where people put in a book. You understand me? We not fly by night people. So the traditions that we have in our culture, it does matter. Ancestral watchfire reverse. Fact checker. Them a judge and them a say, oh, no, nah, do sitting right, and no, do sitting clear. Make me tell you, no, so they used to do it. And I said, and I so answer would I do it. So very likely say, if there is some change with some government structure when it comes to Portland, St. James, or even how they go about doing things, the people them are raised up and them I say, we not like how not treat we down here, so. We not like how not treat we when so I did MP and this and that and so I did go. 8 of Wands in the reverse, people are speak out loud and clear about this. The ancestral guidance. I said send a message. Send a message in prayer. Because we did see ancestral watchfire come out in the reverse, and fact checker in the reverse. So it is very likely that Portland and St. James right now, when it comes to on a food distribution, on a need fee, enter into PRAYER friend. If you not listen to me right to this reading, you see what me depend right now. When I see the vibes, alright, no question on if you be asked over here. Knight of Swords. That's the reading right there, so me not take them too care that we're done. How you return back to spiritual architecture? Your prayer. Enter into prayer. If you feel like, say, Portland, St. James, say where you need right now to bring the family back together is a return back to the foundations and the people that came before you, then hello, the ground is there. You don't need no church. You are the church. Start praying for direction. Whomever then give you enough help, pray over them. Pray so the divine will guide them and protect their decision making. But while they send out this message of clarity, 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands, in pursuit of the future, the ancestors say, do so in a festive manner. This is when, yes, you did have house, you did have car, everything wash away, and church service I keep on attend and you still show up, even if you wear 2 different foot of shoes. Build for your children's